Come on, Sneaker. Come on, boy. Up. Well, we all want to get our dogs the very best in treats and food and everything. So I decided to make my own dog treats. I make a dehydrated chicken breast for them and they love it. So I just get the chicken breasts, the whole chicken breasts, and I just slice it very thinly, as you can see, and then put it in a dehydrator. My air fryer has a dehydrator mode, which I put it in there, and it dehydrates it cooks at 175 for about 3 hours, and it gets it nice and thin and crisp, and they love it. Yeah, here are my boys and the dehydrated chicken breasts. They love it. They love it. So here's the proof. There you go. And here's Sneaker. There you go. They just, here comes the taste test. The taste test. As you can see, I have a whole chicken breast here, and so I'm going to use my slicer to get some really nice thin slices. But here I have my Slice X slicer. It's very sharp, and it does an excellent job slicing anything. You can slice a turkey, you can slice steaks, you can slice chicken breasts, you can slice anything. It's a very good tool, very good tool to have. So for this chicken breast, you have you can do several cuts with it. I would usually just take this off the end pieces if there's an end piece, and what I do, I take on the thinner side, I would go down the center. I'll go down the center, and I'll have this piece that's here, that's left here, and I go very try to get it as thin as I could, you know, try to get it as thin as I could. Takes some getting used to, but and using the slicer has a slight technique. So I get these strips and I put them in the in my air fryer. My air fryer has a mode that does dehydrating, a dehydrating mode. So I just get onto the dehydrating mode and I leave it there for maybe 2.5 hours or so. It cooks at 175 for about 2.5 hours. So, and I get, the end result is fantastic. With the thicker part, I will take that off. That I'll just boil for them, and I'll do some more thin slices here, so I get like a round some nice thin slices. And these will also go in the dehydrator. And I serve them as a treat to my Pomeranians, and they love it. So let me show you the process now of the dehydration, and let me get the tray. So here's the tray that I use for the dehydration, and I do it in the air fryer that has the dehydration mode. I would spray it with a little non-stick spray, just to ensure that it doesn't really stick and come apart, and when you're picking it up it just comes apart. So I just lay them out from end to end. Try to cover every crevice because the air goes through it nicely. So I just lay them all out. Just lay them all out. Get my strips. This is what I do, and then I put it in the air fryer 2.5 hours at 175, and it comes out beautifully. So when this is done, we'll come back and I'll show it to you how beautiful it is, and we'll have the dogs do a taste test. So here I finished slicing again some chicken breasts that I'm going to dehydrate and make some dog treats. Dehydrated chicken breasts for dog treats. This is another way you can slice them, and this is the third way you can slice them. Yeah, very nice and thin. Takes about 3 hours. 3 hours in the dehydrator or in your air fryer. My air fryer has a dehydration mode that I can set it to, and it cooks at 175 for about 3 hours, and it's nice and crisp. So here we are in the air fryer. It's the Emerald Lagasse 360 air fryer, and it has a mode for dehydrating. So this is the dehydration mode it's in, 175, and it's going to go for 2 hours and 37 minutes. And all we do, we hit start, and it's starting, it's going. So after 2 hours and 25 minutes, we'll check that and we'll see what it looks like. So this is what the final product. So here we go, guys. These are the dehydrated chicken breasts. After 2.5 to 3 hours of dehydration, this is what it looks like, and it's a favorite of my boys. So they already know. They see me looking at it. They're right behind me here. So we're going to do a taste test. Okay, who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Sit. 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 Good boys. Good boys. Good boys. Good boys. And off they go. They love it. So once again, we can make our own treats for our pets, and they'll be delicious and healthy and flavorful, and they'll love it. So once again, bon appetit to the pets.